flashing walls aggressively in Game 3 to try to win the game for his team. That guy wasn't nervous, he was overconfident. If anything, he was cocky looking for these angles, right? So they were looking great. Chovy really turned it up. Doran was solid as stone, as a rock in the top side. Never allowed Keen to really get ahead of him at all. Peanut didn't make any big mistakes. Everything went great for the side of GenG.
Yeah, the Doran one is even more notable because of how rough his playoffs have been. Doran has been clearly the weak point, and into Keen, that was expected to be one of the big mismatches. And after game number 1, we were like, yep, that's what we expected. But credit to GenG for being better able to play around it, and credit to Chovy in particular, because even in this game, whereas Jungler didn't really get to do a whole lot, Chovy was like, that's no problem. I got your back.
And credit to Score too, because I think Score set this up where he's like, all right, Gragas is going to be safe. We will actually set up counter engage there on the top side when Keen tries to be aggressive, when he tries to get advantages, because that's one of their big win conditions, especially after the early game went so poorly for the bottom side of the map. You know you can play around that as Chovy, and Chovy listens, goes in and does exactly what he needs to do, and turns a pressure point into a weakness here for KT. And I think this game, we might see a stray vote for Doran or two, but for me it was just about Chovy turning what was one of the best chances for KT into an absolute disaster.
I don't want to see any straight votes. I want to see 13 out of 13. This one, if he doesn't get it, I think he's purely robbed. What a game from Chovy. Like all over the map, every single team fight, every pick was basically him. Not much else to say from me.
Oh, I agree. You can't vote for Pace, can't vote for the Light, even though they got that early level 1, right? It was all about the mid laner here, making so many moves on Lissandra. And Pace going to be making LCK finals in his first split. Delight, of course, on Breon, has been around for a while, but making his first finals as well.
Yeah, the Royal Road Dream still alive here for Pace if he can win that rematch against T1.
And this was the first step. T1 is a whole new ball game. Because they lost 3-1 in relatively similar fashion. I mean, not in terms of like collapses and a mental game and stuff like that, more so just T1 were the much better team in that first best of 5 that they played in this playoff. So did they learn from this best of 5? Are they able to build it up into T1 tomorrow? It's a lot of questions to be asked as T1 are sitting at home eating potato chips and watching this best of 5.
I think KT grew a lot as a team this season. Final thoughts on them is if you're a KT fan, hope for a good summer. KT has always historically looked better in summer seasons. You were so close to going to Worlds. You didn't make that one last year. So close to going to finals here. But the trajectory is definitely upwards.
Any final thoughts, Chronicler, before we head over the space?
Yeah, GenG did great. I was expecting a free 2, ended up being a free 1.
This is your time to gloat?
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
No,
you know me, fellas. I don't gloat. I'm happy to see. Okay, I'm happy to see my challenger boy do well. That's the takeaway for me.
There you go. All the guys on the side, alongside of Pace. Awesome stuff from the side of GenG. They take the 3-1. Let's go over to the space and see what they had to say about this entire series.
Thank you very much, guys. This is Jisun for the winner's interview joined by the GenG players. With this win over KT Roster, they are now advancing to the finals. Please give it up for the GenG players and also Score, their head coach. Congratulations, guys. Thank you.